Welcome, everyone, to the NBA2K26 Summer League from the searing hot desert in Las Vegas, Nevada, where today hit about 114 in the shade. You want to keep cool? Come on inside the Thomas & Mack Center. Some of the best bump that you will see all summer long here in Las Vegas. Let's talk about this next game. San Antonio Spurs taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Mark Jones courtside with Tim Legler. Katie George joining us in just a moment. Let's talk about the 14th overall pick in the draft, Carter Bryant. When you look at the prototypical 3-and-D guy, the size, the length, he kind of checks all those boxes.
He absolutely does, and he's got 1 year of college experience, so he's a little bit, obviously, of a project. You're thinking of what he's going to be 2-3 years down the road, but there's no doubt he's got the physical profile of what this league specializes in now. Guys that do exactly what he does, which is guard at a very high level, multiple positions, and then be able to step out and extend the floor with his range. And that range will continue to improve as he continues to put the reps in. But right now, you see the athleticism, the size, and his willingness to defend all over the floor.
Played only 19 minutes a game in Arizona, averaged 7 points a game, but shot it pretty well from deep, 37% from deep and 46% overall from the field. He's standing by with Katie George. We're going to take a short break. The opening tip-off will be coming up on the other side as we pay a few bills first. Stick around.
Eight points in 4 minutes. That's going to be your Vegas leading scorer when this is all said and done. Light it up, young fella. You're all alone at the rim.
He's 6'5", but he goes 235. He spent a little time in the weight room. Working on his skills, too. Back after this.
NBA 2K26 Summer League is proudly sponsored by NBA 2K26. Rated E for everyone.
Pulled the trigger at the end. Jones Garcia with a couple of 3 balls to start the game off and never looked back after that. He's got a total of 12 points and 3 for 4 from deep overall. Back after this. You are really leaking oil right now, down 50-22 under a 3-point barrage.
That people in Philly even realize.
Right. Well, hope to see him sooner rather than later here on the court. And look who showed up in the building. Victor Wembanyama. NBA 2K26 Summer League, and look at San Antonio Spurs. Extremely impactful rookies the last couple of years. Both the rookies of the year, Stephon Castle, really gained a lot of momentum as the season gained speed. So did he, and against Philadelphia. Much to the liking of Victor Wembanyama, the former Rookie of the Year. Jones Garcia brought his A game tonight. With a name like Jones, you know he can hoop. Back after this.
Welcome back to Las Vegas, where the San Antonio Spurs have a 29-point lead over the Philadelphia 76ers. And the man who put it all together is joining me now, General Manager Brian Wright. Brian, you got to like what you've seen so far in the first half.
Yeah, 29-point leads are always good, so we're very happy.
What's been your impression of David Jones Garcia and the scoring tier he's been on throughout Summer League?
It's been fun to watch, you know, the first couple games out in San Francisco and then extending here. He's in a great comfort zone. He can score at all 3 levels, but he's also done a great job of drawing extra defenders and making plays for teammates as well. So he's got it going tonight, and we hope it continues in the second half.
You've obviously been busy in the offseason, but the most notable change was that legendary Hall of Fame coach Greg Popovich decides to retire. You elevate Mitch Johnson from interim to the guy. Why did you believe he was the right person to continue to lead this young, talented roster?
So Mitch and I actually started in the organization the same year. And so we've been able to watch each other's growth and development and know what kind of person he is, know what kind of basketball acumen he has. And just seeing his growth throughout the program, we knew that he was the right leader to help carry this next generation forward.
When you got together with RC and Mitch and you evaluated the roster at the end of the last regular season, what was the need that you felt like you guys needed to go out and get to bring in for the upcoming season?
Yeah, I think a big focus for us is how we maintained our defense as the game went on. And, you know, when Victor was out of the game, and we had some struggles when he was out defensively. And so one of the things we wanted to shore up was our front court. And we think going out and adding Luke Cornett and now Kelly Olynyk, in addition to the guys that we retained, have really helped, you know, secure a front line that is formidable, can protect the rim, can defensive rebound, and really fuel our transition game. So we're excited about what he brings on the court, but even more so off the court too. Great culture guy, great in the locker room. So we felt like we tried to address those things early on this summer.
We unfortunately haven't seen Dylan Harper yet, but Carter Bryant has been out there. What's just been your overall outlook and impression of those two guys joining the organization?
Yeah, I think oftentimes when you see young guys, they come to Summer League and they're very focused on the offensive end of the floor. And I think you saw tonight, he has a very mature approach where he doesn't force things offensively. He takes what the defense is giving him, and then defensively, he's a menace. He's active with his hands. He's guarding all over the floor, coming weak side and blocking shots and protecting the rim. So we're really excited about his growth and development and what he can add to our team long term.
The last few years, you've been able to build through the draft, having back-to-back Rookie of the Year in Wembanyama and then Stephon Castle. What do you feel like the ceiling is for this team going into next season?
You know what? We've tried to just focus on where we are, what we need to do to improve each day. We hope the ceiling is high, obviously. We believe in the group we have and the plan that we have to build. So just one foot in front of the other, and hopefully when we look up again, we're right where we want to be.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time to visit us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got the second half coming up, and hopefully for Brian Wright, the second half looks just like it did in the first half. More action coming from Las Vegas at Summer League.
Welcome back, everyone, to the NBA2K26 Summer League here from Las Vegas. As dusk arrives, it's 64-35 for the Spurs as we get ready to start the third quarter play. Mark Jones courtside, Tim Legler. Katie George is going to be joining us in just a moment. But, boy, the story of the first half was the San Antonio Spurs. You see all the points they hung on the Sixers to start, and David Jones-Garcia had it going from the opening tip, Tim.
Yeah, he got into it early, and I think that's what really made their offense flow. But he showed you he's been putting up numbers the entire summer for the Spurs, and he got into it early with his mid-range, his deep shot, and then showing you that defense getting out in the open floor. 22 points on just 13 minutes.
Bit of help from his friends. Back after this. Maybe before the game's over, too. Back after this. Doubleheader here on ESPN. 10 minutes to go. Spurs leading comfortably. And timeout by the Spurs. A Dembona, bona fide and qualified, certified. Back after the break. Hey, coming up on SportsCenter, that's next with Nicole Briscoe and David Lloyd. Jason Kidd reacts to Cooper Flagg's Summer League debut. Game you saw a moment ago right here on ESPN. Shams joins the show to discuss Jalen Williams' contract that time. Feel free to look over.
Looking unimpressed. Come on, Jameer.
Got to be stunting like his daddy on this one. Same foot, same head.
NBA 2K26 Summer League is proudly sponsored by NBA 2K26. Rated E for everyone.
San Antonio Spurs take it easily. Jumped out to an early big lead under a three-point shooting torrent and going to win it 111-70. Thanks for watching. For Tim and Katie, I'm Mark. Sports Center is coming up next.